and it's gonna be a fun day. So we're day 3 and we're at Epcot. So we're going to Test Track right now because we got our fast passes because we have disability stuff. Test Track, it's right in front of us. It's getting blurry, but it's really cool and stuff. There's a random guy who stopped in the middle of the road. I wonder what does make him go to the restroom. Probably a colon. Here we are in the Test Track facility with my .T armor breaker. Amazing, it broke the armor of the Chevrolet. Pause the video if you want to see that. There's a car over there as well. They all look very weird. And that's about it. Okay, so we're about to make our car. I think we want one of these, right? Create the shape of your own vehicle. Okay, so what is it? You draw like a line or something? You do it. Awesome looking. Optimize.
Here, I'll tape it, you do it.
It's already videoing. Okay.
That's awesome. He's designing his car for Test Track.
Are you even videoing this?
Yes.
You want more fishing or? Looks cool though. Right here? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. police vehicle. And this is our vehicle. We made a police car. There are some engines right here. A gas engine and a turbocharged engine. I don't know the difference.
And legs inside the vehicle at all times.
Our police response vehicle beat all the other cars in everything but efficiency. But police cars don't need to be efficient when you live out in the country. So we did the best. Our design score was 208 and the top one was 224, so we were pretty close to it of the entire day. There's a right here. There's some sort of concept Corvette or something. Okay, so we made a commercial for our car and it's about to start. And that was the commercial. You get to drive the car, so my dad's driving it right now. And it's that white one down there right here. It's a police vehicle. And it's really cool looking too. Oh, is he stuck on something? Oh, ooh. Concept cars in here. That's basically, I don't know what this thing is. What is this? It's day 3 and we're going on the land ride.
The richness and diversity, the often surprising nature of living with the land.
Living with the land.
Sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us. To nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life.
We might just get Uber.
Surface of the land, reach trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet.
But you didn't expect to come to Disneyland and learn something.
Disney's about learning.
Epcot's about learning. Look, we don't even have to go, but you scheduled it now, so.
One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet.
It's weird how it's just up there, it's a thing.
A tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich in productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm.
Daddy Jones. Oh, it's fine.
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
To control pests. In Japan, we're learning that by adding composted leaves and other plant material to our soil, we can reduce the need for fertilizers. In farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In Saudi Arabia and Mexico, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water.
Feels like a
How
bio.
will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times.
What does?
Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 billion tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
So you brought your fishing pole.
When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the
There's
most
no albino one.
raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
Look at those pumpkins hanging from a tree.
It's a pumpkin tree. I don't have it. 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 I don't have it.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
Sugar cane. Remember when we ate that where we were at?
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides.
Wonder what winter
Another
watermelon
innovation
tastes
at
like.
work here
There's
is
this
our
winter
integrated
melon. It's
pest
not a winter
management
watermelon.
program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that
And they might
prey
not
on
be
harmful
edible, so.
pests, like aphids and
Everything in
flies,
here is
we are
edible.
significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
I think they use all of it. That's what they tell us.
Well, they can't use all of it.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
Look, it's the Jurassic Park place over there. I want to name it Philip. You can eat what? If you want to.
The future of agriculture.
Welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello, on your tour you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses.
He looks like Spyro.
Sound, smell, touch, hoochie hoochie go, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Outside.
That does not sound
Come on,
good.
everybody. Here we go.
Because you are not interfering with the tour. Our first stop is the sound lab. We'll begin by testing your hearing with a series of codes. Left ear, right ear. Left, right. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello.
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here.
Crap.
Can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things. From just a sound, your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and hit.
With F-I-G-M-E-N-T, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of light can light your fancy. Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. Your sense of sight can make your fancy fly.
I say imagination must be captured
of your imagination.
That smells often trigger the imagination, especially when pleasant, familiar smells come into play.
Something to play? I'd love to.
Figment, this is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll. Whoa!
Oh no.
Figment, don't!
Oh no, I smell worse junk.
The nose knows.
One I
Will can send you reeling. One lovely sniff can be appealing. Your mind defines what enters through your nose. That's how you tell a skunk is not a rose.
You know, I'm sorry, but after that big stink in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down. Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really fun around. Things come right up and upside down. Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So
More than you can imagine.
That's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brain's open house.
Figment's commute to the Institute. Imagination Institute this way.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them. We all have sparks.
Imagination. That's how our minds create creations.
We set them free and know what they can do. Those magic sparks from me and you.
I knew you'd get it, 'cause you have a wonderful imagination.
I do. Oh, yes. Thank you, Figment.
Really old computers.
So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Ah!
One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start.
Okay guys, that's the end. So we're at Toy Story right now, and there's like all of these really big toys. And so there's like a thing, like a cardboard cutout, there's one of those planes. There's an Etch-a-Sketch, and it's making something. There's like a house of cards, there's a drawing on that wall over there, you can't see it very well. And then there's like some linking
When we were in
logs.
the 80s.
That's not what a computer is, but whatever. And then there's like Lincoln logs and stuff like right there with gum holding it together. And that's basically it. Because I'm not going to video on the ride because it's a shooting ride and I want to shoot my best. We are in Florida, but now we are in Hollywood apparently. And we're at the boardwalk or whatever it's called. So yeah, we're going to go in. If you look down there, it's like it looks like Andy's bedroom and stuff. Because it's Toy Story.
And we are rolling. Hollywood Studios. And Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly, Singing in the Rain. Literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chim Chim Cherry. I love this song. Sing along.
Chim chim, chim chim chim, chim 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 chim.
Hold on to this one. Some personal quotes. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit into May Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast the same way again.
Very nice time. George comes around, he's going to leave you some beer. You're going to take it. And you're going to take it with your dog. If you don't, you're going to drop by here and take it out one at a time.
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Hey, you! Come here.
I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I said get over here.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
Mr. Osborne, wait. Okay, Bugsy, whatever you say.
Hey, how do you know my name anyways?
Haven't seen this movie before.
Well, the heat's on, and your fancy car is my ticket out of here. So be it.
You're making a big mistake here, Bugsy.
I said scram out of here, you're gonna get hurt.
You just look at
Here they come, Gus! Get out, you grinders!
Mr. Osborne.
I'm hit! Hey, I'm hit! Bugsy! They got sprint! Bugsy! Bugsy! Squid's hit bad! Real bad!
words to the warden, suckers! Hey, what are you looking at? Everybody mind your P's and Q's and maybe you won't get hoy. Whoa, this must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict a legendary American wild frontier where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Sleepy little bird, ain't it?
That's some mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. I'd think about turning back if I was you. That is, if you want my opinion.
Now that we're in the clear, now is the perfect time for me to collect up all your valuables. Let's start with the jewelry and then move on to... Whoa, how did he want to say boy, Papa? Oh, this is nuts. And nuts to this. I'm getting out of here. And look at it this way. It can't get any worse.
Or not very fast.
Okay. It's worse. I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kinda creepy. Where are we? Jersey!
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Hey! Dollface! How do we get out of here?
Warning. Remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. Ship will detonate in T-minus 10.
Look out! What is that thing? There it is again! Okay, there's enough creepy crawly things for one day, right?
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status
That was funny.
as Blockbuster Boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Why did it
have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars in Hollywood appear in the ancient story of the cursed Egyptian temple.
There's snakes everywhere.
The seconds to all, but be warned, temptation always leads to destruction.
Whoa, get a load of that chunk ice. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Now don't nobody move while I go get the goods. I don't think they'd notice a few extra bodies around here. If you know what I mean.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Don't, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
twist ending. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
Ha 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 ha. Go bump in the night of all, it's been a staple of the movie. Well, first short, the silent short. Featured in Nancy Skeleton. Created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Wow, it's really a jungle up there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's run through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Can we get in there to see it, or what? We're just gonna...
Over there, I have Moreno Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, with which I've over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
Inside us, we both know you're around the victim. It's work the thing that keeps it going. After I meet the ground, we're not ready to get better. Maybe not today.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, is the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
The film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised us new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Willie kept that promise 60 years later, released in Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, it means we're not in Kansas anymore.
We were never in Kansas.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow me around the ground.
Sing along, folks. You know the words.
Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. The wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, was beyond the because all the things he does. See the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies. We hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need dialogue. We had faces.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step inside!
You better start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
What have you done? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.
Shut up!
Legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
Okay, that's it.
He also said that other one had been out for 3 years. Welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask that you please remain seated throughout the show. And please keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Oh, and don't forget to supervise your children. For the safety of our guests, I ask you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me.